just incredible. Two. DJ Sour Milk.
One. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Power 106. Number one for hip hop.
Know that.
LA Leakers.
Yes, sir.
With an honorable LA Leaker member in here.
Yes,
man.
yes.
Atlanta Leakers in.
Hey, Atlanta Leakers, y'all know what's going on. Cyhi The Prynce, no dope on Sundays. We in here.
Out like right now.
Out right now. That's the crazy thing, man. I couldn't be in a better place where I come out.
This is perfect
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is perfect. Hip hop.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? The Covenant, yes, this is perfect.
This is a special moment because we just kind of got to, get a glimpse into how it feels to have your music released in the moment.
Exactly.
We know how long you've worked on this project, brother.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man. You guys held me down. Like, y'all started the first, I feel like y'all sparked the first fire. You know what I mean? That freestyle we did was like, yeah, he's on his way. So, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. And the album is finally here. I'm glad that I could put it out, man. And, this week's been emotionally kind of crazy for me because I never knew how much I meant to certain people.
Right.
It may not be a lot of people, it may not be as many people as like other artists, but the little bit of people I do speak for,
right,
it means so much to them to the point where I was like, okay, I got to put out more music.
For
sure.
For
you know what I mean? I was getting too comfortable, but yeah, I do. They do deserve more music because
your fans, bro.
Yeah, man, it was something like, man, I felt like this dude was on like he wrote like a suicide note in so many words.
Damn.
Like, this is my last post, and it was like a picture of me, like, with praying hands. He's like, man, I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired of life. I just want to leave. I just want to leave here.
Wow.
So my sister was like, you might want to read this. So I read it, and I just sent him like a cool message, like, man, I love the passion and the painting that you did, and whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. And he was like, hit me back, like, man, I was going through it, man. I struggle with depression, but that just made me, you know what I'm saying, made my day a lot better. And I was just sitting there like, God, man, I didn't know I had this much responsibility. So it's like,
bro.
When you saying real shit and real, speaking on real things and real issues and songs, it touches people like that. So that's why I feel like, man, this album is very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. Yeah, I was watching an interview yesterday that Kendrick did, and he was saying that like he realized it was serious when he left LA and started performing and seeing, people reacting to his performances and rapping all of his lyrics, and he said exactly that. Like it's a responsibility.
Right. I mean, some artists have the luxury of not having that responsibility. You know what I mean? It's like, so just make sure we sweating here, we have a good time.
Yeah.
But people like me, is like even with Elephant in the Room, it was a parody song for me, but people, hung on to it like it was just the complete truth. I said, y'all dudes, I did say I had Kanye in the trunk. I did say I shot up the Def Jam, but y'all do know it didn't come on CNN and said, hey, Kanye's missing on the you know what I mean? Def Jam building, like, they couldn't believe it wasn't real.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like, guys, it wasn't real.
Yeah.
They think it's real, so I'm like, okay, man, like, words is powerful.
Words are powerful.
Yeah,
we were speaking off the air, and you were saying how stressful it is getting signatures and getting everything signed off on. Is that the worst part of making an album, is just having to deal with that?
Yeah, that's the worst part. That is the complete, absolutely worst part.
You seem like you just got a signature like 48 hours ago.
I might have just got one. Like, I'm still working on it, to be all the way honest.
Like, we just gonna put this shit out.
Hey, man,
put it out.
Hey, it go bad, fuck it. I show up in court. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, that is the biggest part because, these labels are so big that, anything. I remember, I'll give you a prime example. I did a song with J.I.D where we didn't clear the sample and we just put it out, and they came back and they wanted the song. They got 95% of the song.
Oh my!
I am sick.
Like, imagine 9 people splitting 5% of a record. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out.
You can't buy no Yeezys with fucking 0.8%.
They took 95% of the song. I was like, oh, that was a good one. I just laughed at it like that was a good one.
Damn. And so, and then is this the best part? Having it come out finally?
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy. I just listened to it for the first time. Like, I've been on so many runs. I haven't heard like some final mixes and everything and masters. So I was just listening to it like, man, this sounds good. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even my album, but it's like, man, there's so many I got so many different emotions from the album because I forgot that I spoke on that many different topics or, went that many different ways with the music or the melodies or whatever. So, I'm still digesting it as a fan as well because I've been running around doing press, you know what I mean? I haven't sat down and really lived with it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say because you played it for us a while ago, man. And is that something that you don't listen to it repetitively?
I mean, I do, but I never.
Or
do
you try to stay away to not get tired
no,
of it?
I might have 10 different versions of every song.
Okay. Right.
So I might have 10 different versions. So I don't know exactly like what I picked, what I didn't pick.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of videos, press, traveling. It's just like, I mean, I've never done it like press this extensively before. Like mixtapes, you just see a few people, but now
you've been on your run.
I've been on my run. So I'm glad that it's finally here, and I'm on the LA time. So yeah, I'm still adjusting, but. It's what time is it
it's
here?
Out. No, it's out
it's
now.
It's like 9:45, 43 here. Yeah.
So
I can't say midnight here. It's only midnight in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
And for those, I mean, I'm sure this is going to be an introduction to a lot of people. This is going to be their first time hearing a Cyhi The Prynce. Now that this album is finally out, man. Tell us. For those who don't know a little bit about yourself, man, you're obviously from Atlanta. A lot of people might not know that because Atlanta, sorry to say, Don't Shoot Me is not known for their MCs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But on some real MC shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what I think sometimes the disconnect is. People just try to figure out where they put me. And like it's hard to put me in Atlanta, but I'm born and raised from Atlanta. I just was an athlete growing up, and I had scholarships. I just knew I was going to the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just knew it. So,
which league? NBA,
NFL. I thought I was going to the NFL.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking about being no rapper.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? It was just like when I picked up music, I didn't look at like the music we was doing in the South as like something I couldn't do.
Yeah.
But when I heard like Nas or like Jay, or like, you know what I mean, those top tier lyrics, I was like, okay, I can't do that. That sounds pretty cool because these niggas like high school dropouts like me. They from the street, but they sound like they well-groomed young men. Like they sound like
super
they got some intelligence to them. So that just intrigued me because I wasn't a good reader growing up. So this is a way I could like redeem myself, and all my teachers just talking to me crazy like, oh yeah, ask me to read now then. You know what I mean? You can't pick on me now. So I think that's what hip hop did for me. Just gave me a lot of confidence, especially who I am as far as, how I speak to people, my interviews, just like a lot of people be like, man, how does Cyhi always get a deal or always get a shot?
Yeah.
Because I definitely know how to speak to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And did you have to deal with, people trying to box you out because you were from Atlanta or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, because I do different kind of music, so people wouldn't even stand by me like it wasn't cool. Like, the thing is, I used to be signed to people, and I would do hip-hop in, like, Atlanta clubs, and they wouldn't even, like, people I'm signed to wouldn't even, like, want to stand next to me.
Wow.
Like, do you know how many bags I done got off in Atlanta? You like, I don't have to prove my like trap life. You know what I mean? To be rapping about it on the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Once Kanye took a liking to me, them same people like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, here they
so
come.
you know what I mean? It's always been difficult for me, but I think I paved the way, or I just opened up that door for guys like people don't know like a Childish Gambino or J.I.D, a J.I.D, or anybody like even blacks and those type of guys. It was like I was the one knocking down those bridges. I just could never get it off because people didn't really pay attention to it. But now you got Rory's and all these people who can come and just actually be themselves and do what kind of music they want to do. So I think that's something that I'm proud of as well.
Man.
Super dope.
No Dope on Sundays.
Hey.
Album out right now.
Out right now.
Executive produced by Mr. Kanye West.
Yes, and myself.
And
you know what I mean?
Cyhi The Prynce.
Yeah, and myself, yes.
Now, what is that collaboratively like between the two of y'all in there, like getting this down to the perfect project?
Well, to be honest, it's like I really did most of the work. It's just Ye is like the oracle.
Right.
So you like climb up this mountain in Rome, so like, and he sit up there looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bow down to him, you know what I'm saying? You say, Jesus, I have 15 songs, Jesus. Tell me your feelings, tell me your vision. And I give it to him, and he listens to me. He say, young Prince, this is what you have to do for your people. and he tells me, "Hey, add that, add this, put Travis on this. Trust me."
Throw Travis on that.
Yeah. Throw Travis on this. Trust me.
Yeah.
Pusha sounds great right here. Add these drum kits, and you're good. And I just, I go back down and I get with the Romans and we put it together and we bring
Magic.
it home.
Magic.
And I'm looking at the track list. Pusha T, Schoolboy Q, 2 Chainz, Estelle, Jagged Edge, Kanye. I mean, the list goes on.
Right.
Was there anybody who you wanted to be on the album that didn't make the album, whether it was they didn't get a verse back to you in time, whether it was their attorney didn't sign off on it?
I think I couldn't get in touch with Mozzie. That was like my word. Like I was
Bay
like,
Area.
Yes, bro. That man's so hard, man.
That's
People
dope.
don't be listening to what he. Man, I wanted to get him on the album. I wanted to get who else I wanted to get on? It was a couple producers like Hudson Mohawk. I had a joint from him, but I couldn't get in time. And Big Sean, but I knew Big Sean was in the middle working on something at the time. But those are probably the only 3.
Okay, so basically Big Sean has a new album coming out. You just confirmed it. Thank you so much for that.
That's right. Now, good music. You got most of the team is on the project.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like cooking up with Travis Scott?
Man, you know what? Travis the most, man, he's the most genuine guy as far as musically I know because I was on the bus. I was there when he first got the 3000 verse, so he was geek.
Damn.
So I had to strike while he was on the arm.
Yeah.
So he just got the 3 steps where he geeked like, man, he's like, man, I'm geek right now. We outside the Pablo show. I was like, hey man, you need to hear some more music. He's like, yeah, I want to hear some of your shit, man. Play your shit. So I forget to play my shit. In the second record, he was like, hold on, what's that? Hook me up. So he he recorded himself, mixed it, flew it, mastered. Like,
man,
he do everything himself. I was like, bruh, how you know the note of the auto-tune, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
one-man band.
Yeah,
right?
it's like he just, man, he did that shit in like 30 minutes, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And we were just vibing on the bus. And I played him a few more records. I got some more stuff with him, just on different stuff. But I think this was the one that was most fitting for the album.
Man, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so that was done on Mike Dean tour bus outside of Pablo in Madison Square.
That's
Madison
crazy,
Square,
man. And talk to us about,
Legendary.
the title of the album, No Dope on Sundays. What does that mean to you?
I mean, that was just something growing up, man. It was just like, I remember we used to trap, and that was just one thing, like, a dude to call you on Sunday trying to get something. We just be like, bruh.
It's God's day, bro.
Yeah,
Come
bro,
on.
I'm at my mama's house, bro. Like,
Not
you should-
today, bro.
Yeah, bro, you should have called me yesterday. I still have my church clothes, like, you know what I mean? Like, bruh, you gonna hit me? Like, so it was just like, that was something I just wanted to declare, like, a national day, like, and because I always wanted that type of influence. Like, I remember when I used to listen to Jay-Z all the time growing up. He used to have so much influence on us, like, as people, just like, everything he say was just like law. Like, you had to like, man, so many laws he used to put down. But this was just something I kind of wanted to just add a little positivity in the album, even though I'm telling a lot of testimonies, a lot of street stories that I went through growing up. I kind of wanted just to give it that balance of me, myself, that, the street side of me, then I have this spiritual side of me that kind of, I feel like delivered me from this street life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like to just speak on it in those parallels.
Yeah, that's really dope, man. And I'm not sure if we spoke about this last time, but Chick-fil-A, they're closed on Sundays.
Exactly.
Do you think they should? I mean, does God really not want us to eat Chick-fil-A on Sundays?
I don't know.
I don't understand that, man.
But I think when you have so much quality,
that might be a really random question, but I'm just like really, like we could eat chicken on Sundays, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
But
why don't you guys open on Sunday? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what, it's not dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand no dope on Sundays. I understand that.
But it might be dope.
Yeah.
They booming, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, they trap bucking, bro. They hard to understand. One thing about it, they booming.
Shit.
So
yo, what was the hardest record for you to make on this album, man?
The hardest record.
Because there's a lot of honesty, a lot of honest moments on this album.
Right.
Do you find that challenging, or is that more therapeutic?
That's just myself. Like, man, I used to be like, Like I used to like people don't know like my parents used to come and whoop me in front of the class. Like I was so bad growing up. Like girls would be in the class crying. You know what I'm saying? What you crying for? Bitch, you wouldn't even touch your ass. You know, you got me in trouble.
I give you something to
You know
cry
what I'm
about.
saying? You know, got me in trouble. Nah, so it was like I always, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm in trouble, because you know what I'm saying? You over here telling on me and shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it was just me, just like, God got that out of me young. Just like, I don't got no pride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I drink a gallon of pride every morning. Like, so I don't, you know.
Ain't
pride
nothing,
comes
ain't
before
nothing
the
more
fall.
embarrassing than getting your ass whooped in
Yeah,
front of
so
your class.
after that, I'm cool with everything. You know what I'm saying? I pick my nose, I fart, I shit at my girl crib.
feeling good.
You know what I'm
The album is
saying?
out.
Like
You
know what
shit
I'm
with the
saying?
door open or door
Yeah,
closed?
I'm disrespectful, baby. We already together. Like I ain't finna be in here
How long does it
hiding
take?
from you.
How long does it take to get to that point though? A few months.
Nah,
You get
when I
right-
first come over, I'm me. Yeah, like I'm me. When I first come over, hey, this what it is. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, I'm one of the greatest rappers alive. So figure it out. You feel me?
Take it or leave
Take it or
it.
leave it.
Wait,
man.
In the presence of greatness,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying?
I noticed you said one of the greatest. Is it one of, or is it the greatest?
You know what I'm saying? I'm being respectful to other,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, other people who came before me that other people may be fans
Okay,
of.
okay,
So just
okay.
put me in the rim. But one thing that do make me special, I feel like I'm always going to give you a different concept every body of work.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It ain't going to be the same thing. It ain't going to be about the same topics. It's going to be something completely different. So I think that's what keeps me going, just being super conceptual.
That's dope, man.
You-
now,
you-
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but a quick question. Now, this has been a long time coming.
Yes.
The album is out.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go hide away now and get too comfortable, right?
No,
You're
no.
gonna keep it coming.
Oh, but you know what? I actually get paid for my music now.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I would go spend like 75 grand on the mixtape and then couldn't get it back.
Yeah.
I was just doing that for the fans just to stay. Now I can goddamn, get it right. It's reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? Then we can give y'all more projects. So I'm just blessed to be able to be in a position to be able to release music. So for the next 18 months, I got 4 projects. So I'm coming at their head.
Okay.
Which one of those is a good music project?
You know what? That may be happening real soon, man.
Ooh.
That man Ye did 10 beats the last time I was there. And that was like his 40th day doing that.
Okay.
So
Was it 10
y'all
beats a
put it
day
together.
for 10? What was the
Yeah, I don't
Man, let me tell you something. Tiana album, right now, bro, I'm so jealous, bro.
She got the fire.
Bro, how you gonna give Tiana all these hard beats like this, bro? Like this rap
Talk to
nigga,
Kanye. He's listening.
You
Talk
know what I'm saying?
send
Yeah,
Kanye
this
that.
is rap nigga shit right here, man.
Talk to him.
Tiana cannot have all them beats like that.
That's not fair.
Man, her album sounds so crazy, man. I was like, you sure this Tiana? I was like, you sure this the right folder? You know what I'm saying?
right folder.
You know, y'all going through the right folder right here, bro. Man, her album sounds so crazy. Pushes sound the same way.
Yeah, I heard pushes
Yeah,
is just
man.
next level.
Yeah, man. I that's why I said I understand now. It just took me like 3 months ago, like to understand what y'all meant by the old Kanye. Cause I never got like, man, it's Ye. I wasn't like the biggest Kanye fan growing up.
Yeah.
So when I got around him, I was just like, yeah, this Ye. Like, but I see when he make a beat from scratch, it's different, bro. It's like, yeah, okay, I get what everybody been saying for the past 7 years. I just figured it out 3 months ago. This what you just did, that let me know, yeah, bro, we need the whoever you are in the old, you know what I'm saying, if you got to go back to your mama house, whatever it is. So he got all the original equipment he had. Man, he made me a beat from scratch, man. I was just appalled, bro, like, man.
What's the best and worst thing about working with Kanye?
Man, you know what? I don't know worse.
I mean, even if it's like him being too tedious with shit, or
Nah,
do you
bro.
appreciate that?
Is he on time to the studio?
Brother, the man done proved me wrong too many times. I can't, now I just got to let him be free. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it be like. I'm not that sensitive. Like I told you, I grew up getting whoopings in front of class.
Yeah.
So, bro, the shit he say to me don't affect me like it may affect somebody with a lot of pride. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's just me. Like, there's no bad part because it always come around to be like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like, it's some stuff I didn't agree with him with all the way till we got to the Pablo show. and I see why I'm a
does.
God is on the album. Now, like, not saying we didn't agree with them records.
No. Kanye was as a fan, he was one of the first artists that showed me what a stadium sounds like.
Yeah.
Like, he started creating music that even when I was kind of on my, like, man, I want the college dropout or graduation, but then when you see it live, like you said, I'm a God, like, those songs are crazy live.
And then some of them songs don't even work. Like the ones we like don't even work at a show.
Yeah.
You're like, this my favorite shit. Y'all ain't even tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Black Skinhead.
Yeah.
That's bigger than any other record when you see how that bitch
Live?
Fact.
Live is like,
Facts.
oh, okay, I get it. He'll be winking at me like I told you.
Told you
man.
so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you
I
got
feel
it.
like when you get in the studio with pride is out the door.
Yeah.
You just soak up the knowledge, respect the game.
Yeah, even how I don't care how he give it to you. If it's cussing, if it's prayer, if it's a text message, soak it in. You know what I'm saying?
Were you happy to see him and Cudi, kind of like get past their differences? It seems like they're in a good space right now.
Beautiful morning. I seen Cudi come in and do that. He's like, oh, what's this? It was playing. I was like, I told you. Because Ye didn't even think that was like his dopest record. You know what I'm saying? Then Cudi came in and started singing that. I was like, I see, like, I get to see it from a different perspective now. Like, I get to see why the world likes these different individuals. You know what I'm saying? At first, they just stars or they just pop. You're like, okay, he dope.
Yeah.
Woo, but when you get in there and see their certain vibe and what they do best, it's like, oh, okay, Cudi could come in here and do 15 of those hits, like those hooks like that. Like, he did that shit all through the session. Like, okay, you're really special. Now I see why you're Kid Cudi. You know what I mean? Other than just going to the show and singing a few songs.
Right.
It's like, no, you're really special. You know what I mean? So I think that was just the biggest time of it, man, just to see everybody together, see Ye in a great space. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. Even though I think he too nice now. Like, I don't
You rather him be like a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, it's like he over here saying thank you, all extra.
Smiling in pictures.
Like, I appreciate you. Like, cut it out.
Talking to paparazzi.
I'm a real nigga, bro. I already know you appreciate me, because I wouldn't even be here this long if you ain't got to tell me, bro. You tell all these other sensitive people around here that you got to tell me you appreciate me. I've been here for 7 years. You done fed me, boy. You better quit playing.
No Dope on Sunday out right now.
Right.
Yes.
It's finally here, man.
It's here, man.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
Amazing album. Definitely going to be, playing. This is a timeless one. You put together a timeless one.
Yes. So
I haven't had a chance to sit with it yet. Now, obviously, it just came out. Is this something we got to listen to in order, or can listen to it in
that's
order?
how I would prefer you to listen to it in order, because
I hate when people shuffle albums. It drives me crazy. But I wasn't sure if you did that.
No. This is for that. I mean, I think this is an album that's Sunday to Sunday. So, you know what I mean? You'll hear it, and it's like a day and night of every song. You'll kind of feel it. You'll feel the transitions. You'll feel the different stories kind of go from lighter to darker.
That's hard.
It like gets you through that week that I was writing about.
Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
What are you telling a young artist who tells you, I just want to be like you, man? I just want to be where you're at today. What do you have to tell them?
I mean, one thing I feel like that sets me apart, like, even when I feel like coming to rapping, I always feel like if you lock me and your top 50 rappers in the room, I think I would be the last one to come out. I kind of know, because I got a spiritual leader that I don't know if every rapper is in tune with themselves and they leader like that. So when I get into my mold, I feel like that's what takes me to beyond. So I feel like you got to have some kind of belief in something to be as prolific as me. You know what I mean? Because you got to be able to spend time. You got to be able to take time from your parents. You got to be able to turn a lot of girls down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sit in the house and do a lot of brainstorm, a lot of thinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of research, where most rappers just be like, you know what, man, I'm pulling up at Follies tonight. Me, I ain't going to Follies. I want to impress this little dude in his room that's 19 that's going through something.
That's right.
Shawty in Follies, I'm cool on her. You know what I mean? So I think you got to have your priorities straight when you want to be like a lyricist, like a guy like Kendrick, or you see Cole and, Chance, they like real kind of family homebody guys, because it takes time to think of these prolific raps.
Yeah.
These ain't nothing you go in there and just roll a blunt and just, you know what I mean, let loose. These are real projects, real songs. So I think any artist that wanna, you know, be this type of artist in the lyricist, you have to sacrifice a lot of things at your life. It's more for the people than for monetary gain or for money or fame. So I think that right there, you got to be able to sacrifice a lot of happiness in your life to be able to feed the public and feed, you know, young minds the type of information that they need to hear.
Well said. Well said.
Definitely.
No dope on Sunday.
No dope
Yeah.
on Sundays.
Out right now.
Out right now.
Cyhi, you already know every time you in LA.
Going crazy.
We right here, bro.
Yes, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I like to tell everybody, man, like, you guys' show has opened the, like when I heard Jay say that, it was like, it's right, bro. Like, it's artists that may not be able to put out an album at that time or whatever, but you can go up there and spit a freestyle or do like something dope, and you can have your whole little buzz going. Like, man, I just went up there and spit a freestyle. And I just show you how far hip hop goes, and you just don't need one way to get in. You don't have to be like no bunch of Instagram followers or whatever. You could just be dope. Who was I just seen rap on it? Was it Boogie?
We have
Boogie was up here
Boogie
recently.
Who is that, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid, from Compton.
Yeah. Just
Where
got
he
signed
from?
to Shady.
He's from Compton.
Oh, he's so hard, bro.
Compton.
There's something in the water in Compton, bro, because, you know.
They authentic.
Man.
It's just, you can't even come from Compton and not be authentic, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, I grew up around, like, one thing about it, gangs make you official or not official. Like, even if you're not even a gang, but you carry yourself how you supposed to carry yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Ain't a bunch of flaws, and like in my city, you could kind of cap a little bit because everybody is spread out and it's all Hollywood, like black Hollywoodish. But out here, you see that discipline in the neighborhood. It kind of, you can see it go through them guys. Like,
there's structure. There's
yeah,
still
there's
structure.
They ain't just ignorant street on a bunch of drugs. They like, you know what I mean, has principles. So I think, man, I love Boogie. Him and Mozzie, bro, is like the coldest, bro.
Dope.
I know
Super
they
dope,
appreciate
man.
that. I know they will appreciate that from you, man. Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for, them kind words about, being on our show, bro.
Yes, man, yes.
We always right here. We just getting warmed up, bro. This album right here is timeless.
Yes.
And as you continue to put your music out, you already know you got a home right here.
Yeah, man, we got to come back, man. Every time we do something, my next album coming real shortly after this one, so enjoy this. I'm dropping bombs.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
LA Leakers, Power 106, #1 for hip hop, man.